morning, Twitch.tv. Good morning to YouTube as well. And, of course, good morning, mini Motorways. We are off to Warsaw for today's daily challenge that will see no roundabouts and busy destinations. Oh, no. Oh, no, the shock and horror of it all. No roundabouts. Ooh, goodness. However shall we adapt? It is a mystery. It'll be fine, I guess, if we have to. But still, no roundabouts. Oh, it's awful. Here, let's shorten this road just a little tiny bit. Okay, hold on. Everybody stop. We need to stop all of a sudden. You come this way, and then around, down to here, and then up and over. Sorry, tree. You get deposited there, like so. Meanwhile, these blues are definitely not actually going to reach that, are they? You're definitely not actually going to reach as far as I need you to reach, are you? Well, shit. I don't have a good answer to that, other than to wait and hope. Waiting and hoping appears to have been a bad plan. So we're going to kill the red. We're going to take some stuff away from the reds. We're going to take stuff away from the reds and then put it here on the blues so that these blues can stop this business. Theoretically, being unable to build the roundabout that inevitably kills everything means that I don't inevitably kill everything. So there is that. On the other hand, gestures vaguely at everything. Like, good lord. So much is happening already. Not all of it is good. Actually, none of it is good. You know what? I think we need to restructure these reds, okay? We need to once again refocus these reds because it's actually going to be shorter if we have these two reds be the first reds. So, let's do this. Hi, Nora. Yes, you're a very cute cat. Alright, we're going to take away all of this red road here. All of this red road is going to go away. You're very meowy today, Nora. Now, granted, you're a cat. You're always meowy. Alright, you take this red road, get rid of it, come up and down and around. Coffee Cafe. Would like a treat for Nora. Hi. Do you want a treat? Probably want a treat. Well, guess what? You're going to get a treat. Just as soon as I put down the treat jar. Hi. Come get it. Oh, there's a kitty. Oh, yeah, those are claws and that's my leg. Okay. Thank you. Good kitty. Oh boy. Oh, hi. More dark blue nonsense. Well, listen. We can do this, and that's mildly sensical. It's gonna help a little bit. It's not gonna be perfect because, well, nothing ever is. But you know what? It's gonna be fine, mostly. Here. Let's redraw these right here so that we can take these two blues away from this. You go up there, and you two come down this way, and eventually you'll get in over here. That's all gonna make sense, I promise. Here, do that. Now you three support this, you three support that, and you yoink yourselves down here to eventually support that. Hopefully, maybe. Good lord. So much is happening. I know they said destinations are busier, and that's, like, true, but good god, give me 30 road tiles, because I need them. Needs the roads. Okay, now, you definitely swing back up here, because this circle's gonna need a bunch of help. It's got 4. We've got 4 pointed down here right now. That's probably, hopefully, okay. One assumes. All right. So all week, I've been talking up the two debuting stream games, right? Final Fantasy Tactics on Tuesdays and Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus on Thursdays, right? And it's like, hey, we're going to start 2 new games. It's going to be a bunch of fun. And then, well, several things happened. One, we played Tactics, and it turns out that at least the first 2 hours of Final Fantasy Tactics are a very bad video game. And then I realized that I'm not actually streaming tonight. For you see, it is September, and September means that it is football season. And more specifically, for those who don't know, I do play-by-play broadcasting for we're going to take this bridge because I need it, even though the motorway would have been equally useful, but the bridge gives me more road tiles. It'll be fine. It'll be fine, assuming that these light blues actually do catch up with this nonsense, which they probably will. Look, it'll be totally fine. Look how fine it is. We're also going to reclaim some road by doing this and repositioning these dark blues up this way. That's all going to be fine too. We made a promise, a pact. We had an agreement that all of this was going to be fine. So, god damn it, it's going to be fine. Here. Let's do this. I think this is a little bit more efficient and better for the dark blues coming this way. This light blue business probably not going to die now. So that's a bonus. This dark blue circle has like 6 houses supporting it now. Actually, I think that makes 7. That does make 7. This red circle has plenty of love. This light blue circle, well, it's not a circle yet. It exists, though, and its mere existence is awful enough. So, we got that. Great. Okay. You and you. Here, let's ever so slightly redraw you. You'll point that way now. We still need a way to get up here, which I absolutely don't have. It is Saturday, and you have just gone circular, so you've got time. But, time is not the only problem. Here, we don't have any bridges right now, which is at least a minor concern. It's at least a problem that we don't have any bridges. It's about to become a calamity. Is it a calamity that we don't have any bridges? No, it's not even a problem. It's not even a fact. We do indeed have bridges. Great. So as I was saying, no actual stream tonight. Whoops. So we'll start Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus probably next week. I'd like to say maybe tomorrow night, and honestly, I want to play and stream that game, so maybe tomorrow night if I can make it work, but no promises. Boy. Alright, These blues are not really playing nicely with each other, are they? You come over here and go there. Well, if you swing out this way, now we've got 5 going up to here. That's not a huge number. Certainly not the biggest number. You can go up that way, and you can go up that way. That makes 7. 7's a decent number. And then, quadriceptically, you can get over this way, and now there's 4 going out to here. That's bad, actually. That's pointless. Here, do that. This makes 8 going up to this circle. Also, we got greens over here and a green business over here. What the fuck? What the fuck? No. Why? These yellows are just... Listen, you're gonna interfere with the last red in line. But these greens and this green, this is a major problem. Actually. Okay. How do we solve a problem like these green guys? Oh boy. Okay. You steal the light blue bridge. I mean, we're gonna have to run these down here, hook them into here, which is bad. We're also just running into road tile count problems. Like, now I have 3 road tiles to get greens from here over to here. 3 road tiles is not going to do that. So, problems. Problem sauce and pancakes all over the place. Okay, let's see here. You know, theoretically, none of these 5 reds are actually going to this circle right now. So, at the very least, okay, now I have 10 road tiles, which is still not enough. But it's more. There. Okay, now, technically, amazingly, if we do that, these light blues and these greens are all sharing a road. These greens can get way the hell over to here. Good Lord, I need a motorway for them so very badly. So yes, off stream yesterday, I did fire up Final Fantasy Tactics. I wanted to try out a new potential setup for one of the many problems with Tactics is the input lag between the console and OBS, thanks to the capture card I'm using, and that's not the game's fault, but it is a problem. So I was trying out a new setup where I basically just move one of my monitors and I can see the TV that I use for sound. So that's a good thing. And, oh, thank fuck a motorway. Oh, thank fuck a motorway. Amazing. You come out to here, go up here. All of these greens now must... Here, you go that way, you go that way. Motorway number 1. Swing into here. Thank the mother of fuck. Good God. Okay. Oh look, more light blues. That's fine, actually, because these light blues can now come down here and service this. Totally and completely fine. You do that, you do that. You come here, that's all fine. Okay. Not worried about you in the slightest. Here, be better at stuff. There. You're 6 awkwardly placed light blue dudes taking care of this business. It's gonna be fine. What was I talking about? Oh, right, Final Fantasy Tactics. So I was trying out the new setup, and the new setup works. It's gonna be fine. It'll be better. And also, I did a couple of grindy battles, and nobody died. A couple of people fell unconscious a couple of times because the game's still bullshit and probably just bad, but, you know, I'm underleveled for the grinding that I didn't know I have to do, but I absolutely have to do. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. This is the one bad hump. We get over this one bad hump and it turns into a good video game. This is what I've been reliably informed. Let's take a bridge. These 3 dark blues are going to use the brand new bridge I just got to swing out this way and up to here, and they're going to sustain this business over here. And that's going to be fine. We are, amazingly, upholding the standards of one business and one road. Rather surprised at that, but hey. We're also not even at 600 trips yet, and this yellow just spawned, so early days. I think this yellow is gonna have to just glom on to this light blue for right now. You basically spawned directly on that road, so yeah. In theory, I could run a different road, but why would anyone do that? Seriously. Oh, well, okay. I was about to be very mad about this green business existing, and then I realized that this guy's here. So I think even with increased busyness, this green being supported by this one dude is basically just gonna be fine. Now, this green existing over there is probably more of a problem. We probably want yet more bridge. You know, It's actually good that we've had an option taken away from us, because like the only combination of possibilities that doesn't give us a bridge or motorway is 30 road tiles versus traffic lights. And if that ever happens, we're in a lot of trouble. But it hasn't happened yet, so that's good. You, by the way, swing over this way. Let's get more greens coming over to this circle. Okay, so you four go up north, take care of this. What is this? 6 of you take motorway number 1. Hey, look, 5 in the north. Wonderful. So the 6 of you take motorway number 1. The 7 of you take motorway number 1. Get over here, sustain this circle. Now, we're getting so many green spawns because... this business exists, but we don't really need them for this business because this house exists. So that's nice. What else is nice is the ability to just kind of yoink these 2 dark blues off of this road. It's kind of problematic to have them deal with this light blue problem, but there's only so much we can do. I think it's gonna be okay. All right, you go over that way. You come into here. Tactics grinding is a thing that has started to happen and will happen some more. I'll be level, I don't know, 8 or something by the time we get into next Tuesday's stream. Let's see here. This road tile got disconnected at some point. There's no problem having this connected. It just lets this house get over to this circle if it needs to. So let's do that. Let's also take a motorway. Now, are there any places here where I have a bridge, but a motorway would make a ton more sense? Like, okay, theoretically, follow me out here. What if we do this, and then I pull all of this yellow stuff away from there, swing you into here, and we just motorway number 2 this, right? By doing that, we get a second green into this business, which is good. We separate the yellows and blues, which is good. Look at all of the greens we've got up here. Look at all of these greens. Buddy, if you want to turn into a circle, that's just fine. You can just do that. I would be A-okay with you becoming a circle, my friend. Now, if this hears that and chooses to become a circle instead, we're going to have some angry words. We're going to be not fans of that possibility. But hey, that's a problem for future me. Future me is the same person. See, this guy's took my advice, went circular, already got 8 houses and a straight shot road. This is probably gonna be fine. We have seen in the past that having just a big long road with houses spawning on top of each other is not perfect all the time, but, you know, maybe this green will be perfect all the time, perfect all the time, perfect all the time. No? No? We don't want to resurrect Eddie Murphy's pop career? It's probably fine. It's probably for the best, actually. But still, maybe this green will be perfect all the time. Anyway, perfect all the time is the title of the episode, I guess? Sure. Let's say that. Sonny just made a clip of potentially me singing, which I should just stop doing as a rule, particularly with an audience. But anyway, I digress. You didn't review what the clip caught. You just hit the button. I'm sure it's fine. Unless it's not fine. YouTube had a video of the devs playing this game. They connected everything together. Well, I mean, listen, it makes sense from the perspective of building a city that you would have everything connected to each other, right? Like, if your goal is to make an aesthetically pleasing city, then yes, you would have all the roads connect with all the roads. You'd have a nice little, you'd have a city. You'd have a map, a grid, right? That's what cities look like. If your goal is to make the number go up as high as possible, then all due respect to the good folks over at DPC, fuck no, you don't connect everything. There is no Twitch emote that says mash everything together in a brutal concrete paste. No, there is a Twitch emote that says one business, one road. A beautiful concrete paste is now the title of the episode. I know I've said this before, but it remains true. I'm so glad I crack me up. Because if I didn't think I was funny, then nobody would think I was funny. That would just be bad. All right, let's take another bridge. This green over here just came into existence. That's actually totally fine. You can do basically whatever you want. I'm a little concerned. Hey, we had previously talked about the state of these greens and how having a big long everybody spawn on one road and you're on top of each other, that's not actually great. We had talked about how that might not actually be great, right? I remember that discussion. Well, it turns out that's not actually great. So, now we have a problem. And the problem is dudes. The problem, as always, is dudes. So, what are we going to do about that problem, I wonder? I could swipe some of these that aren't presently doing anything, but I feel like a better answer might just be, I don't know, replace this chunk of road with a motorway? I either replace this chunk of road with a motorway, or I just kind of hope that this steady stream of green traffic is enough to keep this business happy, which actually it kind of looks like it is. Okay. All right, we're getting there. Maybe it was just a speed increase, like a surge of traffic. There we go. It was rush hour for a second. Now, granted, it's literally rush hour right now, so, you know, this is fine. Speaking of things that are definitely fine, this red circle down here only has 4 houses of support and is starting to notice that. So that's bad. Oh, look, this red circle down here just started to notice that it only has 4 houses of support. That's getting to be a problem. Now, I could, in theory, here, give me another motorway. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna yoink some stuff. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna yoink a couple of red houses, or at least one red house. Nope, I can yoink 2. All right, we're gonna yoink these 2 red houses away from this circle. We're gonna replace them with this 1 red house. Definitely useful. So this 1 red house gets down here. And now you keep going over here, support that. You 2 join forces over this way. That's totally fine. Now this yellow circle doesn't have any yellow friends, which is a problem. Everybody should have yellow friends. Not going to follow that up with the racist punchline I just thought of. I'm a good person. Although I did just make it known that I thought of a racist punchline, so I'm a good person with a bad filter. There we go. Anyway, you come up here, swing in that way. We're going to have motorway number 3 spawn from right here, which is where like 4 driveways are. Motorway number 3 is going to ferry yellows up here over to this yellow circle. And that's going to be fine. That's going to work. This additional red traffic is going to keep this red circle happy. That'll be okay. My northern greens appear to be settling down, which is wonderful. Here, we got a couple more greens. We'll bulldoze that tree. That's fine. Nothing bad ever happens when you bulldoze trees for questionable reasons. It's totally a-okay. Alright. You two greens down into here are hanging in there. It's about all that can be said for you. You are a light blue. You might as well point onto this road and eventually, theoretically, hopefully, maybe, let's say eventually one more time, eventually, you'll support over this way. Hey, you exist. You right here. Light blue friend. You might as well go over and support this light blue business. That'll be cool. These light blues are doing yeoman's work, keeping this circle happy. That appears to be fine. My northern greens were... They're all constantly on the verge of angry, but they never quite get there, so that's nice. All right, let's take another motorway. Okay. Nothing is wrong aside from this thing, which just started going wrong. So, fuck. What are we going to do about that, I wonder? I don't know. Let's see here. This red guy, this red business just started getting angry. This yellow just started getting angry. Okay, well, I have one in precisely... Actually, I have two things I can do for you. Here, you go over that away. Here, two more yellow houses to support this yellow circle. Now, this red circle is angered. Do I have any convenient reds? I've got this red, which is not what I would call a convenient red, but it is a red that exists. And there are multiple things I could do with that red. I think what I'm gonna do is compromise these greens along with the red. We'll take this red, and we'll take this red, both of these reds. We'll draw motorway number 4, which will just kind of shove itself into here. That's definitely not going to be terrible. Not entirely sure why that's not going to be terrible, but it's definitely not going to be terrible. In fact, let's double down on the definitely not terrible nature of motorway number 4 by adding a third red to it. This red here, rather than go down here and take the long road, you take this tiny little road with a personal bridge and get over this way. That's probably fine. Maybe? Is that fine? Have I fucked that guy over? Well, if I have, it was dying anyway. So, listen, you gotta try stuff in order to save the patient's life. Speaking of trying stuff, let's... Well... No, these blues are fine. This is 5 light blues. This business over here, not dying. This business up here, dying. So let's prioritize fixing the business what's dying. The business what's dying can get a little bit of help from this. This light blue friend comes over here, does not create an intersection of any kind. There. You go save that business. Now, you up here in the north, I have very little help for you, actually. You over here, you just have a traffic jam getting onto your motorway. There's nothing I can do about that. You are a yellow guy who's not pointing anywhere, so you might as well join the clusterfuck that is motorway number 3. Everybody go. Okay. Everybody calm down. Everybody happy. Everybody not dying. Maybe. Possibly. Not really much I can do if you are dying, so... Look, at this point, it's just kind of on you. You have to believe in the ball and throw yourself to safety or something. Here, let's take another motorway. Do I have any unused reds? No. Every red house on the map is doing something. Fuck. Okay. I do have a gigantic cluster of unused greens. Which... Okay. Let's mobilize this gigantic cluster of unused greens. Do I want to send it in 2 different directions? Do I want to have 2 deployments of greens? No. Like, this business is a problem because of the clusterfuck getting onto the motorway. There's very little I can do about that, although I can do that, which will at least create some straight shots. There you go. No, actually, that just creates a horrible intersection. Bad job, Goog. Go back this way. All right. You've got cars in driveways, is what I'm getting at. There are cars waiting in driveways over here, which tells me that there is enough traffic to meet demand. It's just a throttling issue. And that's a problem, but it's not what we can solve right now. This up here, no cars in driveways. All of these cars are either in or out of the business already. That tells me that the way to help this business is to shove more cars at it. And behold, here's 8 more cars. Wait, did I say 8 more cars? Fuck that. I meant 12 more cars. Here's 12 more cars for this green circle. Everybody go. Immediate car deployment. Now, you, over here, have finally gotten around to getting mad because you're a business that only has 2 houses in a city that is constantly in rush hour. So that's a problem. And the way we're going to solve this problem is by putting this green business on this road, which we will then surgically attach to this road. So this greenhouse now swings up into here. This will be totally fine. This business over here is already angry at me, but we're not going to think about that right now. We're going to ignore the implications of this business being so very fucking angry at me. Matter of fact, we're going to solve that problem. Here. You, and you, and you. And, just for shiggles, you. Also you. Yeah, you. No, hold on. You two, and you. Damn it. All right, you do this. Go that way. How did I intend to get you over to there? I don't think I thought that through. I don't think I ever thought through how I would get these light blues over to here. It just seemed like a thing I could do. It's not actually a thing I can do. So we shouldn't do it, basically. That's what I'm getting at. Okay. Well, now we know. Knowing half the battle, G.I. Joe. Great. You come here, you go there. Now we have this clusterfuck, which needs to get over to that clusterfuck, which means that our clusters are fucked. Here. You need to snake down that way, which means that this needs to come here, and this, hold on, I've got it, needs to come here, and we traffic light. I don't have any traffic lights. It's fine. It's actually fine. You don't believe me when I say that it's fine, but it is, as it turns out, fine. You come here, and then there, and then here, there. All the light blues are in the places. Throw your hands up in the air, or whatever Beyonce says. Okay. All right, once we get a traffic light, this will be totally fine. I don't exactly know what's happening there, but I trust that it's going to work out. Listen, we're at 3,600. It's a problem. Sunflare Space has redeemed a stretch, which, yeah, sure, we can stretch now. We can take the time. It's all right. Oh, God. Oh, big stretch. Oh, look, a red house. Here. Thank you for spawning, red house. I'm immediately putting you to work. Thank you for spawning, yellow house. I'm immediately putting you to work. The blues down here are mad. I don't know how to help the blues down here other than to fuck over the other blues up here. So, fuck it. Let's fuck over the other blues up here. Just do that. I'm sure that's gonna be fine. Give me traffic lights. I decided I need a traffic light here. That seems like a good traffic light. Okay. All right. Thank you for spawning there, dark blue. I appreciate that. All right, this dark blue's getting mad. This dark blue just got helped, so I could maybe theoretically take some dark... Okay. Hey, another green up here for this green. That's good. Let's just do that. That's going to work out in the fullness of time, I'm sure. This, definitely not a horrendous clusterfuck nightmare. Look at how this isn't a horrendous clusterfuck nightmare. Look at how these businesses are dead. Good God. All right, 4,209. 4,209, and yet I got Samurai slammed. Jeez. Top 10%. Look at the distribution here. So many people crapped out. Just over 500. So many people crapped out just over 500, and yet 4,209 is in the top 10%. Samurai Sam just transposed the 9 and the 2. So okay. All right. Listen. Let's Wordle. Once I remember how to Wordle. Hold on. Where's my Wordle box? Where is my Wordle box? Damn it. Get over here. Doot and doot. You will play Wordle over this way. Once we know how to actually hit the button. There. Can you be on screen now? Pretty please? Thank you. Jeez. Sam deserves credits, even if Sunny lacks the emote. That is true. Emote is not the word we're going with because it's a double letter word. Let's not do that right now. Hey, look, there's an E smack dab in the middle of the word. That's tremendous. I have 8,000 sleepy wakes and I just now noticed them. Stream comes screeching to a halt as the Goog rubs the shit out of his eyes. Okay, that's better. This word, it could be Fleck. It's probably not Fleck, but it could be Fleck. Hey, look, it's not Fleck. Good to know. There is an L, however, so we have gained some knowledge. Shotgun Slicer! Inviting Sunflare Space to the Goog Troop. First gifted sub from Shotgun. Thank you very much. Always welcome in the Goog Troop. That means that Sunflare Space is able to drop all of these lovely and amazing Tier 1 emotes. They're so good. They're so good, the Tier 1 emotes. Alright. Now, let's see here. We've got possibilities. So many of them. So many ways to go. I don't remember the rest of the song that I had to sing in 3rd grade. It could be shelf. Except it's not shelf because there's an F in shelf. Could be shell. There's nothing saying that it's not shell aside from the likelihood that it's not shell. Oh look, it's not shell. But hey, it is a double L word. And that's swell. So, but it's not swell because there's no S. So, I just got Samurai slammed like 19 times. That's more than 19. That's a lot of, my back can only take someone, oh, never mind. It could be dwell. Let's not dwell on the possibility that it's dwell. Let's just dwell. Hey, it's dwell! I was Dwight about stuff. No, wait. That's not my office impression. Oh, God. All right. Yesterday's Immaculate Grid. We will see just how very immaculate I can possibly be. All right, what do we got? Pirates, Rangers, Astros, Rockies, a 30 stolen base season, and someone who was an all-star. Haha. All right. A Houston Astro who was an all-star was Morgan Ensberg, I think. Hey, I was right about stuff. Boom. Zilch 0.7%. That's good for the old rarity score. Hooray. Oh. Okay, a Colorado Rocky who was an all-star. I probably can't pull someone as obscure as Morgan Ensberg. Pedro, sadly, not useful today. But, let's see here. Oh, was Brian Fuentes an all-star when he was on the Rockies? He was their closer for a while. I feel like I have vague memories of Brian Fuentes being an all-star. Fuck it. Brian Fuentes. Yes! Oh, that felt good. Now is where it all falls apart. Yay. All right. Let's see here. A Pittsburgh Pirate who had a 30 stolen base season. I think Josh Harrison had a 30 steal season when he was with the Pirates, right? He must have. That seems reasonable. He's a fast little dude. Sure. Josh Harrison. Abso-notly. Fuck! I was so much more confident in that. Curse. Foiled again. Would have gotten away with the 2 if it weren't for those meddling Josh Harrisons and they're not stealing bases. Bastard. Alright, a guy who had a 30 stolen base season and was an all-star is Jacoby Ellsbury. There you go. 1% got that. Hooray. A Texas Ranger with a 30 stolen base season. I don't think Michael Young was that fast. So, Dude, that's probably just his most recent photo. So, I don't think you're going to win that battle, Sam. Actually, did Jacoby... No, I don't think he spent more of his career with the Yankees than he did with the Red Sox. But it might be close. Anyway. A lot of dudes would look weird in their most recent photo. I wonder if Ellsbury is still technically active, or if he's actually retired by now. I think he's retired by now. I know he hasn't played in a long time, but he's been hurt, and also there have been plagues. So, Also, note how I'm not even trying to connect any of these teams, because seriously, the fuck are these teams? I mean, we're gonna use Nolan Ryan for this one, because, yeah. Other than that, like, shit, dude. Shit. Pittsburgh Pirate who had 30 steals in a season is Roberto Clemente? Maybe? Nope. Sad times. Alright, I thought of Michael Young, and I don't think this is right, but screw it, we've already been wrong. Hey, I was right that I was wrong about stuff. Fuck. A Texas Ranger who also pitched for the Colorado Rockies is... Fuck, I don't know. Who the fuck has ever played for the Rangers and the Rockies? Seriously. Seriously. Unlikely. Never happened. You're lying to me. Also, Clint Barmas fits this one, so that's nice. I thought of a dude. Hey, I named a man. Hooray. I named a person. Let's name one more, and the obvious Pirate Astro is Garrett Cole. So we're gonna name Garrett Cole. Hooray. I got 6 of them. The average score was nice. Alright, who the hell in God's name has ever... Okay, Barry Bonds would make sense. Andrew McCutchen. Okay. Andrew McCutchen had a 30 steal season. By the way, Kutch blew out his Achilles, or like he injured his Achilles, and that's probably the end of his career, and that's sad. So here's a random sad thing I didn't have to tell you, but I did because well, we've already discussed how I have a bad filter. Anyway. Yeah, Elvis Andrus, that makes sense as a fast recent Ranger. Connor Joe, the most popular pick for a Pirate and Rocky is Connor Joe. Some people have 2 first names, just because, like, haha, that man's name is like Casey Blake. Those are two names that are conceivable first names. He's got two first names. Haha. No, Connor Joe. That is the most two first name man I've ever seen. Anyway, that is going to do it for us here today on Good Morning Mini Motorways. As I said, no stream tonight, which means we are not starting Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus tonight, but we will, in the fullness of time, start Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus, and maybe tomorrow? Maybe. We'll see. Definitely tomorrow, I'll be back with more Good Morning Mini Motorways. Until then, thank y'all for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.